Meet our guest, Mr. Ezeanyanwu Ejikeme Michael. Michael merges entrepreneurial experience, education from Anhui University in China, and a fervor for global alliances. His vision for Skymaxy aims to stimulate Nigeria's advancement in the renewable energy sector.
Best quote in town, no lost ground. Right facts, speed life earth, proving what true sourcing's worth. IJ unlocked, Skymaxy rising, go go. Profit margins are climbing higher, fueled by transparent fire. From design to the delivery truck, Skymaxy's changing your luck. No middleman, just pure command. The future's knocking, take its hand. Take its hand. No more shadows, no disguise. Cut the middle, streamline the prize. From the factory floor to your front door, we connect the dots you're searching for. Renewable tech, lights that lead the way. Logistics move night and day. Vetted hands, ethical stands. The future's built on honest plans. Cost down, quality crowd. Best quote in town, no lost ground. Rank facts, speed life earth, proving what true sourcing's worth. IJ unlocked, Skymaxy rising, feel it. Profit margins are climbing higher, fueled by transparent fire. From design to the delivery truck, Skymaxy's changing your luck. No middleman, just pure command. The future's knocking, take its hand. Take its hand. Take its hand. Trying before it's hot. Design that you're rising, feel it. The margins are climbing higher, fueled by transparent fire. From design to the delivery truck, Skymaxy's changing your luck. No middleman, just pure command. The future's knocking, take its hand. Unlock it. Cost efficiency, quality control, ethical labor, sustainable goal, logistics, master compliance. Assure the matrix decides your future secured. The future's secured with the matrix. IJ unlocked, Skymaxy rising, feel it. Profit margins are climbing higher, fueled by transparent fire. From design to the delivery truck, Skymaxy's changing your luck. No middleman, just pure command. The future's here. Skymaxy streamlines scale. Now Skymaxy, your vision, nail it. Grow market, grow fast, and win. But your back is doing, but your raising eyes. Don't look back, a series and down. I know we got your back. Unlock it. Skymaxy rising, feel it, feel it, feel it. Skymaxy you are so bright, clean and fast. Skymaxy move, logistics cutting through the maze. Skymaxy you unlocked it, stepping through the maze. Skymaxy you unlock it, your vision nailed it. Go market, grow fast, and win. Vegetarians and diaspora and all hefe, I know we got your back.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching us from. We are in Shanghai, Hefei, Anhui. I flew all the way from Shanghai, China to Hefei, Anhui to meet the one and only, the CEO of BT Salis, Skymaxy. Can you please introduce yourself for the benefit of our global audience who are meeting you for the first time?
Okay, thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity. My name is Mr. Michael.
My namesake.
Ejikeme Ezeanwu. So actually I based here in China, and like he said, I am the CEO of Skymaxy Global, and we're partnering with BT Salis. So our company is globally, and we do a lot of things. We are into mining, into import and export, and so far the company has been in existence for almost more than 13 years.
Wow, 13 years. Can you hear that?
Yeah. So we are doing our best, to help, improve the relationship between Africa and China. So that's our primary motive.
Yeah.
So far we've succeeded in bringing a lot of Chinese from investors to Nigeria as well, to invest in mining sector and the rest. And they also do business, import and export, in Lagos, in Abuja, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, please, can you tell us what inspired your move from Nigeria to China? And how has the transition impacted your business in China?
Okay, it's a long story actually. I think I came to China as a young
entrepreneur,
young going teenager,
young spirited entrepreneur.
No, you started from a young student. I started from student actually.
Oh, from student. Wow.
Yeah, I was here.
You are not a graduate before you moved to China.
No, I started everything. Actually, I built up my life here in China because I started with.
This is a Chinese Nigerian.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had my bachelor's degree here, and after which I did my master's. Yeah, first I came, that was 2008 to 2009, I think so. So it's a long time though.
Wow.
And when I finished, I graduated from the university, and I pursued my master's degree, and I finished my master's degree. I think that was 2016 or something thereabout. So then before then, we've been. When I finished my bachelor's degree, we set up a company. I started my international. My major was international trade.
International trade.
Yeah, so
wow.
I set up the company.
The company, yeah.
The international.
The BT Salis company.
Not BT Salis then.
Okay.
BT Salis were after. Actually, BT Salis is a combined company with me and
Skymaxy Prince.
Yeah, and Prince.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Prince. So then the first company was Skymaxy.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Skymaxy, and Skymaxy we stayed it up, and gradually, it's not easy in the beginning, but we started building it up, and before then we had. Okay, I had apart from then I have another company as well. I have education company that I
like teaching.
Yes, we call it teaching. Actually, it started from teaching.
Okay.
I then graduated to making it a school, an international school where we train Chinese students who wants to travel abroad to further their education. We have students from I think primary and high school actually. So that one was in before COVID.
Okay.
It was a very great investment that brought us to the point we are today. In joining with Skymaxy and making us globally connected. Yeah.
So you mean you are still doing the teaching stuff now?
Yeah, it's not just a teaching, because I'm not at the initial
owner of the school.
Yeah, at the initial time.
Wow.
At the initial time I was teaching, but at the point, when the school start getting bigger and bigger, I now moved it from teaching and then to management aspect of it. Yeah, so
that means you are looking at the one and only proprietor of an international school in China. Wow. A round of applause to my guest. A round of applause.
So that is it. And the school is great. So far we have up to 3 branches, which I will go there after now.
Okay, to inspect it.
We go there to see it live, and so we thank God. We thank God for what we've achieved so far, and we're still looking forward. We're still looking forward to expand, both in the school sector and the international business sector as well. We are very optimistic.
That's good. So what has been the challenges?
Actually, there is a lot of challenges.
Since you started? Yeah.
A lot of challenges. The challenges is not one, is not two. There are a lot of hurdles. Getting to where we are today, we have jumped, and we have, I don't know where to start, but let me start from one point.
Okay.
Coming to a country where you
the language barrier.
Have a language barrier, and the first challenge was that language barrier when I came to China at my early age. I felt like I was deaf.
Wow, yeah, exactly.
I can't
using the sign language and all that to communicate.
Yeah, you're not deaf.
Yes.
People are talking, you're like, I can't hear and I can't understand. It makes you you feel like you're deaf or dumb. But I had to take it up to myself that this language I must learn it.
Learn it by far by force.
Yeah, so
and now he's the guru. He's the guru when we are talking about communication in Chinese.
Yeah.
His fluency is amazing.
Freak Magazine, bringing Africa closer to the world. Bringing Africa Magazine closer to the world. Opportunities waiting, see them swirl. Bridge Africa Magazine, we open the door. Global businesses, there's so much more. Africa Magazine.
Skymaxy Mineral Global Investment Limited, spearheading Nigeria's lithium revolution. In a sustainable energy era, Nigeria is crucial in the global lithium market. Leading this is Skymaxy Mineral Global Investment Limited, dedicated to bridging continents and fostering innovation in mineral mining and trade. At Skymaxy Global Sourcing and Distribution Company Limited, we are architects of bilateral economic alliances that span 2 formidable continents, Africa and Asia. Our mission is to unite the strengths of these giants, leveraging their unique resources and capabilities for mutual prosperity. Nigeria, with its vibrant potential, seeks the crucial technical support that China can offer. Our vision extends beyond borders as we facilitate the exchange of expertise and knowledge to empower Nigeria's growth trajectory. We understand that a synergy of skills can elevate industries and foster economic development. The genesis of this establishment was fueled by the ambition to construct international bridges that amplify Chinese global bilateral trade. Our aim harmoniously aligned with governmental support for initiatives such as the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI, bilateral investment treaties, BITs, and foreign direct investment, FDI. This strategic approach to cultivating bilateral relationships in the global market is both versatile and customized, adaptable to the unique contexts and aspirations that shape our journey to success. Skymaxy Global Mineral Investment Limited officially obtained its incorporation and registration from the Nigerian Corporate Affairs Commission on November 22, 2021. The company's mandate encompasses a broad spectrum of activities including import and export, dealings in petroleum products, oil and gas sales, automotive dealership and supply, construction services and mineral mining, encompassing lithium ore, zinc, coal, and more. Our triumphs extend to the establishment of 2 mining deposits across separate Nigerian states as we persistently endeavor to expand our resources to meet the surging global demand for lithium. Mining operations, Skymaxy focuses on lithium extraction in Nigeria, a key provider of this essential mineral for battery technology and sustainable energy. The country has abundant lithium, and Skymaxy aims to unlock its potential. Procurement services Skymaxy Global Sourcing Limited is big on procurement services, that which includes source for quality goods from reliable manufacturing companies for clients as a priority, price negotiations, product inspections, shipment of goods to client's destination, etc. Primary mining locations, Kaduna State, new site with exploitable mineral resources and advanced security measures. Nasarawa State, known as Home of Solid Minerals, covers 27,117 square kilometers. Investors urged to conduct surveys for lithium reserves. Long-term leasing options available with state government approval. Taraba State, newly discovered site for exploration and investment. Visionary leadership. The driving force behind Skymaxy Mineral Global Investment Ltd. is its founder, Ezeanyanwu Ejikeme Michael. Michael merges entrepreneurial experience, education from Anhui University in China, and a fervor for global alliances. His vision for Skymaxy aims to stimulate Nigeria's advancement in the renewable energy sector. Collaboration opportunities. Skymaxy cordially invites international investors to partake in its noble mission, offering customized collaboration models. Lease mining sites. Investors welcome to bring cutting-edge equipment and expertise to extract minerals. Government support. Skymaxy uses local affiliations for operational processes and investment security. Sustainable partnerships. Nigeria offers high-grade lithium concentrate for global market. Licenses and certifications. Skymaxy Mineral Global Investment Ltd. possesses registration with the Nigerian Corporate Affairs Commission, CAC, licenses for mineral extraction, trading of petroleum products, and conducting international commerce. RF number 0029905. Authorization to operate within the frameworks of Nigeria-China bilateral agreements, encompassing foreign direct investment, FDI, and the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. Looking ahead. Skymaxy Mineral Global Investment Ltd. is a bridge between continents, a catalyst for innovation, and a beacon of hope for a greener future. The demand for lithium surges globally, and Skymaxy is poised to play a pivotal role while fostering sustainable practices and economic growth. Skymaxy invites investors, stakeholders, and innovators to embark on a transformative journey aimed at unlocking Nigeria's potential and contributing to a more sustainable and prosperous world.
So that was the.
So how did you overcome this challenge?
Yeah, the overcome is just one, like I said, being optimistic and making sure you know what you want. So I dedicated.
And as we have been saying in Bridge Afrique, knowing what to do is half of getting what you want.
Yes.
That depicts his experience.
Yeah, that's it. So I have to, this Chinese language is all about being dedicated,
dedication,
and being focused,
commitment.
So you have to read, and so I started reading, and actually after 4 or 5 months, I see myself, communicating with the language. Yeah, thank God for the school I went as well, because they put pressure on the students, a lot of pressure on the student to make sure you get it. So that was the first hurdle, and after that we started. I was trying to how will I survive, because I'm not from a very buoyant family, so I coming to abroad as a Nigerian, and it's all about how to say it. You have to.
Survival of the fittest.
Yeah, you have to, it's for greener pasture.
It's true,
So that is how the teaching stuff came inside.
Okay.
Then I was opportune to, to see places where we can teach English to students. So we started teaching, and and before you know it, I started gaining a lot of interest. From the parents and from the kids, you know, and getting a little bit, you know, famous in the locality where I was, you know, residing. And before you know it, the parents were even coming to me, I want you to teach my kids.
Wow.
My kids. I was okay.
Anywhere we are, as a Nigerian, we always dominate. Up Nigerian.
Yeah,
up Nigerians.
Yeah. So that's how we started growing up, and from there, I started up. That was 2013. Even actually, I was still in school. I was still in school and doing it as well. So then I created.
Talking of Nigerians, no, they carry last.
Yeah, I created my first apartment, decorated it in a brief way, and started having students. From there, you know, after some few months, I started having challenges from the government.
Wow.
As a foreigner, I never knew a foreigner in China could not own a school.
Wow.
So that was the first. Then
so you have to partner with the Chinese.
I didn't partner. You have to close it down. I have to close it down, and you know, for a while, and you know, after a while, after I have to find someone to work with. But I got a partner, a Chinese partner who I wanted to work with. At the initial time, it seems going well, but finally it wasn't so good. Then we have to separate again.
Wow.
So
the challenges of a foreigner in a foreign land.
Yeah. So finally, I decided to do it on my own, and did on my own. And they have a criteria that if you have to own a school, you have to make it very legal. So one of the criteria is you have to, you know, have a deposit you have to deposit some money in the bank.
In the bank.
So that was actually in the initial time is you have to buy a house.
Wow.
300 square meter. That one is too much. I thought I couldn't do it. At the point the policy changed. They said, okay, now you can deposit some deposit some money in the bank, like a deposit.
Yeah.
I said, how much? Finally they said 300,000 renminbi. I was okay, 300,000 renminbi, I can manage it. So I had to run around.
Like mortgage.
Yeah, I have to run around and deposit 200,000 RMB to get the school certificate to run a school. You know, so I did that. I put the money in the bank for almost 2 years. And
for almost 2 years, like a fixed deposit.
It was there for almost 2 years. And another challenge we had then was
with interest.
No interest.
No interest.
Yeah, just the money put it there.
No interest.
Another challenge we had there was what do you call it? The fire extinguisher. You know, in abroad, for you to only have to put everything.
Yes.
They have a lot of things there. That one, it took a lot of money away.
Wow.
You know. So before you know it took us almost 2 years for us to get it. We tried to find Chinese, what we call it, guanxi.
Guanxi, yeah. That is relationship in China. Guanxi. Yeah. You must have guanxi before you can succeed with anything.
Yeah, that's it. So we have to find some relations. I mean, finally we get it. The funniest part of it, we'll get the certificate after 3 months, not up 3 months or 4 months, we get it. Another policy came. The policy came that they stopped, the government want to stop English classes in China.
Yeah. That is true. That is very true. So how did they now change their mind?
So they stopped it.
But it was a serious challenge.
They took not just mine, in the whole of China, they took all the certificates. And in my city here, I was just the single only foreigner who had that.
Wow.
But I couldn't get that alone because I did it with the help of my wife.
Okay.
You know? Because like I told you at the point,
there has to be partnership.
Yeah, at the point they said that as a foreigner I cannot, because I used to go there at the meeting. You know, one of the head told me, "Oh, you're a foreigner. Please, next time don't come. You can ask your workers to come." I said, "Okay." So finally, then I've not married my wife, so we're just friends. Then, okay, I said, "Okay," and now asked her to be going there. You know, the law is still there. But how will I say it? The market needs it. Children or the student in China, they have a lot of stress. in doing their homework, this one. So they still want, the government were trying they're trying to see a way to minimize their stress. And it's okay, there is no more after class. After school class, not just English. Just after school class.
After school class.
So English is what we do is after school class. When they finish from the school, they come and do
English and maths.
Yeah, they come.
English, maths, chemistry,
and language as well.
And
language, the Chinese language is right now. English is part of it. They call it Shueke. Shueke. So that is it.
We thank God for where you are today. At least there has been a lot of obstacles, but today you are laughing, you are smiling to the bank every day. So thank God for that. You know, they said there is no success without stress.
Yes.
So thank God that at least you are able to achieve.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. That is it. No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
So how do you find the business in China compared to that in Nigeria?
Actually, business in China comparing to Nigeria, the thing is, somehow you can say, because here they are very structured, and a lot of things is being placed is structured, and the structure is matured in the sense that, you know, when you're doing business with someone, he knows the boundary. The boundary, But in Nigeria, it's all about our local way. They always play smart over you. Okay, send us goods back home. We sell and give you money. You know, which will now, if you dabble into it, will now make you, they'll bankrupt you. You know, I've been a victim several times.
What you mean in Nigeria or in China?
In Nigeria for sure.
Wow, in Nigeria.
We send goods, you know. We send goods and they sell it and start telling you stories.
Wow.
You know, you can't be here and be there. Though right now we try to make it structurize it. My business in Nigeria is running without me now because everything is more structured. But before you get to that structure point, you have to. You've invested a lot.
Exactly.
We've tried to put things, you know, you can't just come in and, you know.
It's true.
Yeah. So for now the business is not it's okay, but definitely China and Nigeria, they have very alike times. Very alike times. And China in recently, you can see more than 80% or 90% of what we use in Nigeria is from China.
It's from China.
And no matter how it is, no matter, I know our name globally, but the government know that we still have the market.
Yeah, but there has been some concerns lately about Nigerians placing orders for some things in China and not getting it delivered back to Nigeria. What do you think?
That's this is something that is very usual. It can happen anywhere, not even in China. First is this. That is why it's good to how to say it. My advice to people back home is this. Business is all about, we have what we call division of labor. And everything is very segmented the way it should be. Division of labor as in reduces stress for you. You know, if Nigerians who are back home coming to China to buy goods, it's good actually. But if you are not very familiar with the environment, you also get problems. That is one. And you sending money to someone you don't know,
exactly,
is still a problem. So why can't you find some? I know there's a lot of companies in Nigeria who help people to buy goods from China and send. You can find those companies.
Exactly.
At least
lack of
goods from China and send. You can find those companies.
Exactly.
At least.
Lack of trust.
Yeah, at least you know these companies, you know where to find them, and you know they have connection here in China to help you get what you want. That is the only thing we do to help you minimize the risk, you know, in this international business. I always tell, last time I had meeting with my manager back home, I told him that you guys should try to educate our people. Last time I had meeting with my manager back home, I told him that you guys should try to educate our people. you spend more than 2 million, 3 million coming to China. Actually, if you come here, your flight, your this, before you know, you spend more than 3 million or more than that. And not recent China is not like 5 years
like
China.
before. Yeah,
when people come to Guangzhou, you can see 20 people in one room. I think it has been in after COVID. So if you're coming now, you know the rate of expenses is very high. Why not you know give that percentage to those companies back home and trust them and have an agreement.
Exactly.
They will bear the burden of your risk, and then you get what you want, and then you do what you know best, which is marketing, and they help you to bring the goods. You know, so this is it. If you have something like this, that is structured, you know, and division of labor. That's why they have international people that do international. For me, I read international
studies.
Yeah, so
international business studies.
Yeah, international trade. So it's quite different. There's a lot of things to learn about it. Just it's not just coming to China and coming and buying goods. There's a lot of things, you know. Taxes, this and that, a lot to know, to learn. Yeah.
So that is a word is enough for the wise.
Yeah. Sure.
A word is enough for the wise. If you have someone in China to represent you, to procure your products, trust them to represent you well.
Yeah, sure.
And before you can do anything,
yes,
you know, rather than just flying,
make your
due diligence
and find out, okay, this company, is it real? Okay, how long have they been existing?
Exactly.
What is their record? Are they having some bad record?
Yeah, exactly.
If they're like having some bad record, that means definitely you still have a bad record. But if they've been there, your case will not be different.
So this interview is very, very, very necessary for our people not to fall victims of circumstances.
Yeah, sure.
In China. May we always may we not be a victim of circumstances. Yeah. So going forward, can you share an experience where the cultural differences between both countries influence your business approach?
Yeah. The cultural differences, that one is something you can never
put aside.
It will always come up, whether you know it, whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
So like that's why you have expat rate, like international expat rate, who can help you because already they know the culture.
Exactly.
They can be a mediator between you and the other country. So it's really, in my own business, it's at the beginning it was it was a challenge. A challenge because one, language is there. Okay, though I can speak Chinese.
You can speak now. We have overcome that order.
Yeah, but you know, normal speaking is different from business language.
Exactly.
So when you can communicate fluently, but in terms of when you have a business, you want going for business approach. That means you have another terms.
That's true.
And that is one. And they have, you know, China. They have their culture. Their food culture, and they're normally in China here. The place they discuss their business terms is in the table, in the dinner table.
Exactly, during the dinner, yeah.
And the only thing they will succeed you doing is getting you drunk. They'll get you drunk.
If you can't drink and smoke, then it will be difficult to do serious business with Chinese.
Yeah. So if you want to, I remember that was 2 weeks, as in 2 weeks ago, I went to church. There's a company that we want to partner with. They're interested in Nigerian minerals. So at the initial time, we were talking about, you know, I said, I mean, we were having some discussion, and it was not going very well in terms of, when we get to the dinner table, I started drinking, like, okay, it's okay, I'm a shit. No, swan, I'm a shit point. You know, something like that. You know, they say what we are debating, like it was like no, Then he said, okay, he mounted good. He said, okay, no problem.
Really?
Yeah, he said, your flight ticket, I'll buy your flight ticket, everything, no problem.
Wow.
And, before me, he said, no, I will not buy a flight ticket. I won't go there and everything, blah, blah, blah. I said, no. Well, during the dinner, he said, no problem, the flight ticket is on, he signed. And everything, you know.
Wow.
So, you see, that is the power of that dinner table.
Yeah.
You know. So that is one. At the beginning, I was like, when I go to, I'm not like very open. I was like being a little conserved. You know, when you're conserved, they're like, it's not, they are conserved too. But when you open up to
when you open
the
up,
table, they open up too. Before
exactly.
you click. So,
wow.
so that there, it's a culture that if you're coming to China or if you have a Chinese partner, that dinner table you have to.
You must. You have to.
Yeah.
At least if you can't drink, then your partner or whoever you are partnering with should be able to do that. Smoke. You know.
We always go around. Maybe I have a couple of smokes in my car. So what we do is when we go to, we just give them.
You can always share.
A couple of smokes in my car. So what we do is when we go to, we just give them.
You can always share.
Smoke is a color. It's a color.
And he who gives cola gives life.
Yeah, so
that is the wow. And he who gives cola gives life.
Yeah, so
that is the Chinese proverb. He who gives cola, he who gives cigarettes gives life.
Yes.
But then there has been a way by which some of us are voices. It's not as if it's compulsory for you to know how to do this thing, but whoever does it works for some people and it doesn't work for some people.
Yeah.
So going forward, how has living in China expanded your creative horizons or influenced your lifestyle? Do you have role models, or who are those who impacted your life generally? Your role models.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody have role models.
Yeah.
Some are looking up to you as their role model. And you are looking up to them
so that is
as your role model. Everybody have role models. Yes.
Yeah.
So who are those people?
Okay, I will tell you in terms of my in the business world. In the business world, I normally listen to Alibaba's talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I listen to Alibaba, the way, because I think we have a kind of a like story. Not a like story in the sense that he starts from nowhere to somewhere. It's not like he's from a very
Alibaba that he is talking about is our Jack Ma in China, not Alibaba in Nigeria.
Yeah, Jack Ma in China.
Jack Ma in China.
Yeah, so he started from nobody to somebody, but just because he's very optimistic and he knows he's someone that inspires very high, and he matched his inspiration with hard work. So his talks and his speeches, give me a lot of courage. Like, okay, I have, you can do it, you can make it. That is one. And actually I have
that is can do spirit.
Yeah, I have a Chinese friend. He was once a militant. But he now he's a before. He has a bar in Halfa actually. He has a very big bar. So one day we were drinking, and after having some vast conversation, he said he was like, he just said, you Alibaba. He called me Jack Man of Nigeria.
Wow.
I was like, that name is too much for me. But I was like, okay, fine. I don't know.
But you are actually representing. You are actually representing. The first time I saw you. Check see your achievements and all that in business. I actually see you as Jack Ma of Nigeria. So this is our Jack Ma of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So what projects are you presently working on?
We are working on project is all about expanding, trying to expand. There's always a project, but we're trying to expand and get where we've not gone to. So far, recently, we want to try to expand our tentacles to minerals. Nigeria is a country very dealt with a lot of minerals in terms of oil, and we have a lot of Chinese investors who really want to come and invest in Nigeria, and I have some companies as well who are very interested in Nigerian oil. They want me to link them to see if they can buy oil from Nigeria. Crude oil, which website we advertise crude oil as well.
So how do you stay connected to your roots in Nigeria while living and doing business in China?
It's not easy handling two different kind of business, education and all I say, and international business. It's not easy. But at the initial point, I was more focused on the business here in China, at the initial point was much more beneficial. When you're going to invest in Nigeria or going to do any business in Nigeria, it's like you're going to battle.
It's true.
Because as I'm talking to you, last year I have a problem with one of my manager, one of my workers in Nigeria. The goods we're supposed to ship to China, we mine it, we secure it, we bagged it. We now put it in the. I said, warehouse. They showed me the video and everything. It was there. The video, the warehouse. My warehouse, we have cameras and everything. But at the point, the camera stopped working.
Wow.
Do you know what happened? The guy went and sold all these goods. Sold every goods. That was more than 2 trucks. So
it's that there's no provost or something or someone that.
See what happened. He is just like you are the head manager, right? And everybody listens to you. You know what I'm saying? I gave him almost everything. So he handled everything. So I trusted him actually. If I didn't trust him, I would not do that.
Exactly.
So he betrayed the trust. Actually, for me, it's a very setback. But for him, it's a dead warrant because he terminates his. He destroyed his future.
His future. See,
I lost more than 100 million.
Wow.
Yes, because I have to. The material is something. Actually, it was in the police dictation, and it's a long story.
It's a long story.
So, but when I say this is because I said. Had it been you don't have a good time,
exactly.
Just went to Nigeria, so let me just do it. That's why you see a lot of guys, they travel back home after,
back and forth,
after 6 months, after you see it, you felt like, oh man, that guy that came back, he was doing good, what happened? And he's just back to square one. So that's why I had my taproot. So married to a foreigner.
So there has to be something that is keeping you back. To look back.
So the business I created there is a kind of something that helps to draw your attention back from your roots. So that is it.
That's good. That's an interesting story. That's an interesting story. So
a lot of stories actually.
So I just wanted to say something about the magazine, Breed Afrique magazine.
Okay.
The magazine that is out to promote the beauty, the culture, and investment opportunities in African countries, as well as promoting the best of Africans in diaspora. What can you say about it?
How
can you encourage us to do better?
The world is really changing. It's changing in the form. It changed so fast. This 10 years, a lot of things happened. The technological and the network advancement is of a high level.
Yeah.
And the only thing in life, the only way you succeed is a widen of network, and widen of network, letting more people to know what you're doing, and if people start knowing what you're doing, and that's the only way you have more opportunity, to explore, to expand your business,
and the business horizon.
Yeah. So for the magazine, it's a good platform. It's a good platform for businessmen and companies and entrepreneurs who wants to take their business to the next level. Next level in the sense of trying to connect to the real, to the real and potential clients, because the magazine, they how to say it,
the hard copy,
the hard copy, and the packaging, it's very, how will I say it, is it's super.
You can hear that.
It's super. So and they, he said, tell me, the environment you find something tells you how it is.
Exactly.
Where it's
where it's packaged, where it's printed.
Yeah, where it's printed, and as well it's with Ethiopia, right?
Exactly.
Ethiopia.
Yeah, it's Ethiopia Airline.
Ethiopian
partnership with Ethiopia.
So partnership with Ethiopia Airline.
Yeah, influence magazine of Ethiopia Airline.
So and definitely you have a lot of prominent people like businessmen who travel by air. I mean, anything it's very so they always look at it, and if you're opportune and lucky, and you can find what you want from the magazine.
Exactly.
Yeah. So for my encouragement is you guys are doing a good job. My company is still there.
It's
my
still there.
company is there.
BT Mass and BT Salis and Skymaxy are also on the edition. Last edition and present edition. So watch out for it.
Yeah, we are there.
And Skymaxy are also on the edition. Last edition and present edition. So watch out for it.
Yeah, we are there. We are promoting the going and let it be going. I mean, we are promoting the magazine as well. Yeah,
so that is it. That is the truth about all these things we have been saying. You don't light a candle and put it under the bushel.
No.
You have to expose what you are doing.
Sure.
And how can you do that? You have to put it on Big magazine for us to push it to the next level. We are always here for you to promote what you do, and you will surely get the best result. The trial will convince you and not confuse you. So look at the camera and tell your global viewers and audience, your business partners all over the world, that's your last word, your message to them.
I'm very happy to be opportune to be in this platform, and like I said, and for all my friends and families, well-wishers and business partners, life is all about, it's a journey. It's a journey, and we all are in it together. And I believe that one word I normally use is I like that word, optimistic.
Optimistic, yeah.
I like that word, optimistic. So anything you are doing, try to be optimistic and try not to be a pessimist. And success is something that is there for everybody to grasp.
Exactly. It's not just for one particular set of people. No. It's for all.
Everybody to grasp.
It's
just for you to play your rules very well. You play your rules very well and click the right button. Definitely success you'll be there on your door. So I am here where I am today. I'm not saying I'm successful, but I thank God from where I am I'm coming from to where I am now. I think I've made an achievement. So I also encourage people that all friends and families and well-wishers and business partners who is inspired, who's an optimistic like I am, and who inspires to to get to the top, to keep to your dream and walk strong and be focused. When you get there.
This is where we are going to stop this interview.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Remember, according to our guest for today, always be an African and not an Africant. As far as your eyes can see, you will make it.
A memorable trip to Hefei, honoring excellence with Mr. Michael Ezeanyanwu Ejikeme Michael aka Mr. Golden.
It's taking the flag.
Okay.
It's the flag. The flag is everywhere now.
The Cuckoo Park.
Yep.
Cuckoo Park, yeah.
Yeah, we are here at the Cuckoo Park. Now let's go and see what we have over there.
On Saturday, May 31st, 2025, Honorable Bashir A. Maidiga, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Legal, Research, and Compliance Matters in the Office of the Vice President, returned from his trip to Ningbo and invited me to join him in Shanghai. We met at the Hilton Hotel, where we planned a market survey at AP Plaza, Shanghai Science and Technology Market, the following day. Accompanied by my trusted friend, Peter Provost of the defunct Nigerian Experts in Shanghai, NES, we assisted His Excellency in sourcing necessary items. Since I was scheduled to travel the next day, I brought my luggage along for convenience. After introducing Peter, before I went to join my waiting cab, I was privileged to take a memorable images with His Excellency, and seeing the valuable contents on the Bridge Afrique magazine. He gave it a presidential validation and endorsement, and we took pictures with the Nigeria edition. I departed for Kunshan South Railway Station, boarding the D3046 train at 16:28 p.m., seat 13A. After a smooth 3-hour journey, I arrived in Hefei, Anhui, at 19:11 p.m., where my host awaited me at parking gate 1. He arrived with Eric, a Nigerian expatriate in Hefei, and escorted me to my hotel, Premier Best Western.
Nightlife in Hefei, Anhui.